Google.org has lifted, stolen, ripped off, and copied the Salesforce.com 1% model, and we're proud of it. As Mark said, it was an inspiration for Larry and Sergey, and I am always struck by Mark's forward thinking. You know, he's done an awful lot in technology, but in the world of philanthropy, his thinking has helped pave the path for 21st century philanthropy. One thing that corporations are beginning to understand is that philanthropy isn't a one-of effort. It's not an executive with a pet project. It is now part of our corporate culture as it is part of our own essence. And Salesforce.com Foundation has taken the lead on creating so many amazing philanthropic partnerships with Accenture, where more than 140 employees deliver more than 70,000 hours of pro bono consulting services, including work on the homeless prenatal program here in San Francisco. As part of a commitment to encouraging underserved high school students to pursue high school and high-tech careers, Blue Wolf is awarding a 4-year college scholarship to New York City Public School for kids with a passion for technology. And as I will tell you more about, Google, of course, is another partner. We're so proud to be a partner of Salesforce.com. Let me tell you a little bit about philanthropy at Google, then I'll tell you a bit about Google.org, some of the things we're doing, and then I'll try to end up analyzing whether you should feel pessimistic or optimistic today, and I hope I end with you feeling as optimistic about the future as I do. Well, first, Google.org is part of a broader effort at Google to put philanthropy into the company, much like Salesforce. We use Google Earth. How many of you use Google Earth? Well, Google Earth is really probably the thing I get asked the most for, even more than money, for nonprofits that are trying to take the work that they're doing and advance their cause. So we use Google.Earth outreach to make that available to nonprofits. Google Grants is also designed for nonprofits. We give free advertising for nonprofits to help them raise money. And to date, we've given over $350 million in ads to more than 5,300 nonprofits, including Make-A-Wish Foundation, the United Nations Foundation, and Doctors Without Borders. And we think that they have received, in benefit, money raised well over $250 million. But it is at Google.org where we owe you for two things. First, we use the product Salesforce to manage all of our grants. We've given away over 100 grants, over $150 million. And because of Salesforce's product, we're able to manage our grants so well, nobody's gone to jail yet. It gets kind of complicated when you're giving grants overseas. Salesforce lets us track every single facet of our grant-making activity, and we're delighted to be a partner. And as we told you, Google has taken the wholesale Salesforce cultural imperative, and our founders are very proud to say that they've copied it to create Google.org, which is a hybrid philanthropy. What we do is we take 1% of our equity, 1% of our profits, have you heard this before? And our employees, and we try to address a handful of the world's most urgent problems. When Larry and Sergey wrote that letter that Mark talked about, they were not asking shareholders for permission. They were disclosing a commitment they had already made. They basically said, we're going to build this kind of a company when we go public, and we're going to take some of your money and we're going to put it to work trying to solve some of the pressing problems in the world today. And it's okay if you don't think it's a good idea, just don't buy our stock. Very few people listen to their advice. I arrived in 2006, and over the past 2.5 years at Google.org, I have had a postgraduate course in how the world works, how some individuals, foundations, and companies are trying to fix some of the most insoluble problems in the world. And out of that entire basket of problems, what we've done at Google is to try to take those things where our technology and the people that we can have a transformative effect. Always remembering that 9 times out of 10, and this is for you as it is for us, 9 times out of 10, it's ideas, flexibility, and entrepreneurship that's better than just having cash on the table.